Dragon Ball Masters TCG has finally revealed their new set. Well, kinda. We start with the promo leader that we'll get at pre-release. Anyways, we will start talking about it a little bit. It's not much to my knowledge, but it's definitely worth something. How's it going, everyone? Sanada Yuki here. Level 1 One Piece judge, and yeah, I'm not a Dragon Ball judge Masters, but this is one of the games where I am competitive in and kinda knowledgeable about. Not as knowledgeable as most other content creators, but good enough. Anyways, let's talk about this new promo leader. It's the 6-star ball Unawakened, or once awakened, Oceanus Shenron, Elegant Shadow Dragon. Interesting leader. Why? Let's see here. Permanent. This card cannot attack when it's not awakened. Activate main. Add 1 card from your hand to your Z energy. Switch this card to rest mode. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 yellow Shadow Dragon card to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So you are kinda like, filling up your Z energy, and then you get another top 5 search. Awaken. When your life is at 6 or less and you have 2 or more energy, draw a card and switch this card and up to 1 of your energy as active. Which is interesting, since when do you have a leader that restand an energy and draw a card? Not really. Like, even BT25 Cell does not do that, which I hate. I love the deck, it's just, you need to be better. Alright, let's go to the Awakened side now. Elegant Shadow Dragon Oceanus. She is a blocker. Interesting. Auto, discard 1 yellow card from your hand. When he attacks, draw 2 cards. Activate main once per turn. For 1 yellow energy, you play up to 1 yellow Shadow Dragon card with an energy cost of 4 or less from your warp. Then switch this card to active mode at the end of the turn so she can block. Another is an activate battle once per turn. If it's your opponent's turn and you send 3 yellow Shadow Dragon cards from your drop to your warp, this card gets plus 10k power for the battle. So, you can kinda do this over and over kinda. As long as your trash or your drop, we call it in Dragon Ball, has at least 3 yellow Shadow Dragons and you don't need them to be played from the drop. On defensively, you just send them to the warp, get buff 10k, you basically just combo less from your hand that way for that battle. Next turn, just play 1 card from the warp for 1 energy. It's not too bad. The next card that they reveal is the Z-Unison. It's the Black Smoke Dragon, minus energy beyond limits. It's a 2 cost and 1 Z energy cost. It cannot attack, just a permanent. Activate main is plus 1 marker. Choose up to 1 of your yellow Shadow Dragon cards with energy cost of 8 or less, and it gains barrier until the end of your opponent's turn. So, it's gonna be annoying. You're gonna have a crit, maybe a crit Shadow Dragon, say Nova, maybe Oceanus. I don't know what the Shadow Dragon cards are, I don't play the deck. But, you can just give them barrier so they're sticking. Unless, of course, your opponent has cards that ignores barrier, then that doesn't matter. But, we'll skip to that now and activate main minus 1. If your leader is a yellow Shadow Dragon card, it may be this Oceanus or maybe the Shin Shenron, add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. Place up to 1 yellow Shadow Dragon card from your drop or warp to the bottom of the deck, and increase the specified cost of this card by 2 yellow for the turn. You may be wondering now, why would you want to increase the specified cost? Well, if you look back with me, if you may, to the Shin Shenron leader. Its awakened states when your life is at 3 or less, or you have a yellow unison with a specified cost of 4 in play. Then you draw 2 cards, switch one of your energy to active, and flip this card over. So this definitely means Shin Shenron will be back. Maybe, because now they can awaken at turn 2. As long as they have the Z-Unison out, minus 1, awaken. You're good, you don't have to wait until you're 3 or less life, or you have to, wait to play a Unison out. Just do it turn 2, and then you can get all your effects going off. So definitely it's an interesting leader, Oceanus here. And you can of course play yellow Shadow Dragon cards, which is solid. We have the most hated card that I hate at least, Hey Shenron. You combo with it, you KO an opponent's rested battle card. Does not ignore barrier, but if your boss monster doesn't have barrier and you're attacking, and they combo using it. It's gone. Annoying, yes. And you can also just, staple yellow stuff. Nimbus. What? What's the name of that card? Dang, I'm forgetting cards. It's Nimbus, Frieza Army, Reinforcement, Forbidden Power. Just any staple yellow cards. Even the 4-cost promo Sin Shenron, which I have a copy of, thanks to reward cards from regionals. Hallelujah. And then, yeah. Then again, this might give us an idea of what yellow leader might come out. Because in the past, let's say 3 sets, the promo leader and one of the leader is connected. We have Nappa blue, Reddit's blue. Or is it the other way around? The other way around actually, maybe no. And then you have Salmax red, then you have Hedo red. Recently you have Whis leader red, then you have the Beerus leader red. So, considering all that connection, we might get a Shenron yellow leader for BT25. Can be Sin Shenron, a new one. It also can be a Goku GT just to counter it, it can be a Nova, it can be a Haze, Naturon, who knows what Shenron leader we might get. And of course, the counter to that may be another Shenron, it might be a Pan, it might be a Trunks Future, it might be a Goku GT, who knows. It might even be any random card in that same saga, who knows. But yes, if you're wondering how to send more cards from your battlefield or hand to warp just to get trigger of leader, you can just literally go against a black deck. They warp cards. Or I think eventually yellow will get more reveals of more Shenron cards where maybe they'll send themselves to the warp. Who knows? Definitely it's an interesting deck because I'm gonna try build it if I get my hands on it and if I have the money for it. Because she seems interesting. And Shenron is something that I really want to try just because I faced it and I hated it to go against it. And I'm not knowledgeable and I just want to know more about the deck. I like making promo leaders, like Salmax is one of my favorite. My favorite promo leader. Too bad it's not doing so well and I haven't played it in a while. But yeah, that is what we have so far. What do you think about this leader? Let me know in the comments. What cards would you put in besides, Shadow Dragon stuff? I know I might put Black Oceanus Negate just for the fun, Anyways, hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm Sanada Yuki, heading out. Bye!